Right, so today we're in the Lexus LC500, not the hybrid version, the petrol. So it's a V8 natural aspirated engine, as you'll hear as we take it on the road. And some of you might recognize this car. It was actually recently used in the film Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. And you know, I can see why. If you look around the interior, it's very futuristic, very like something like almost like a modern kit car, like you'd expect Knight Rider to have in something in the future. But yeah, anyway, enough talk. Let's get this on the road and see how it handles. Wow, listen to that. Let's go. Yeah, so the first thing you'll notice is when you get behind the wheel, it's surprising. When you look at the car from the outside, it's this really sleek, futuristic shape, you know, typical Lexus style, but something like it's from the future. You expect it to be a quiet, elegant, you know, soft, you know, dainty almost type motor, but when you get behind the wheel, what you feel is completely the opposite. I mean, the seat just pretty much hugs you, it holds you in place. It's one of the most comfortable seats I've had in a car, full stop, let alone a performance car. But as you can probably start to hear, the engine, just everything you do, the car wants to go faster. It just urging you on, like drive me, drive me, drive me, and you can't help but oblige. I mean, I'm actually in the normal drive mode at the moment, and even that's pretty aggressive. So to put it into sport mode, you'll hear the transition, and it just changes it ever faster. And it's not only got a sport mode, it's got a sports plus mode. Not that there's much need for it. I mean, in terms of performance, there is if you're on a track, but on the every day-to-day roads, you know, the normal modes is far and beyond what you'd normally need anyway. But that engine, wow. The natural aspirated V8. I mean, you can keep on going, and the thing is, because of the 10-speed gearbox, the transition is almost seamless. It's just like almost, in some ways, almost like an electric car in the sense of there almost appears to be no lag in transition. You just keep on accelerating, getting faster and faster and faster, and the car just urges you on and on and on. It's incredible, really. So this is a sports mode. I could change to sports plus, similar but even more aggressive, as you can hear. And there is a reason we're in the countryside. I mean, we could actually take this car in the centre. It's probably a car that a young professional could have during the city centre and drive through an urban metropolis, and it wouldn't look out of place there. In fact, it'd look incredible. But just to have a bit of open space to show you what the performance this car can do is completely necessary to go down the countryside. So anyway, I'm getting a bit too excited here. I'll calm it down. So another thing to note is the interior. I mean, a lot of people talked about this touchpad system you use to control the systems, but I actually find it highly intuitive. I think, you know, I spend most of my day on a Mac, on a desktop, or using a trackpad, and this particular device is just like how I operate most of my computers during the day. So for me, it makes complete logical sense on how to work it. And in terms of features, there's absolutely everything you need. I can read my emails on here, all the feature comforts are here. So, I mean, I really find it quite novel that they've actually just gone for a method that I'm actually used to, you know, a trackpad rather than some kind of rotary device, which is only unique to a car environment. You don't use that in any other way in your life, perhaps in a volume control in your stereo. But yeah, so I actually really enjoy that. Yeah, in terms of price point, I mean, we're looking at this model is, like I said, it is the LC500, the V8 engine, you know, 5 litre, and that's 79,000, which is an absolute bargain for the kind of car you're getting. You can even go for the hybrid version, which is a naturally aspirated V6 engine, and that's 3.5 litre, and that's a little bit slow. This is a 0 to 60 of 4.4 seconds, and the hybrid version's just over 5 seconds, so it's a little bit more forgiving in that respect. But I mean, still, for all accounts, you know, you get the same kind of punch, maybe not quite the same sound, but hey, I mean, it's good enough in normal mode. So yeah, so I can't see that being a problem. So how to sum up a car like this? Now, this is a really strange one because it gets so much love from everyone that sees it, and it's one of those you don't really truly get how beautiful it is from looking at the images. You need to see it in the flesh. I mean, the people that kind of come up to this car are the ones that normally wouldn't come up to, say, if you had a Ferrari or a Bentley or something like that, because perhaps they find it more intimidating. Whereas being a Lexus, it's almost more inviting, and people just celebrate the fact that a car like this is on the road. Going to the inside, performance-wise, it's next level, different gravy. I'm so happy, it's so much fun. You just smile every time you get behind the wheel. It does everything I want it to do very, very well, and it's an absolute pleasure to drive. So absolute 10 out of 10 for me, and not to add, it's value for money. So a winner, winner, winner.